for more, let's bring in IDF spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Peter Lerner. Colonel Lerner, you and I have discussed the situation on the ground so many times before, and we do know that there's been much criticism about the attacks led by forces, particularly on refugee camps across central Gaza. How do you respond to those who say Gazans have run out of spaces left to go in the Strip?
Nick, we are in a war that Israel did not ask for, Israel was surprised for, and now we are conducting that war against a merciless terrorist organization that has chosen strategically to place all of its assets behind the people of Gaza. This is what we're facing. This is exactly the reason why we're asking people to evacuate specific areas where Hamas has placed its extensive network of tunnels, where it has located its rockets, where it is utilizing schools, hospitals. This is the type of enemy we are facing, Nick. It's not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, and we are working in order to minimize the civilian anguish. But it is a war, nevertheless, and a war we are determined to win.
And Colonel Lerner, you know I ask these questions because there's so many images that we're seeing from the region that has raised the disappointment and anger of so many people here on the ground. But I noticed that today, even your team released information that 14 people have been arrested and 12 weapons confiscated from refugee camps. So you are finding evidence of terrorist groups in these refugee camps.
The amount of weaponry, the amount of arms, the amount of explosive devices that we are finding is really unbelievable. It's in bedrooms, in children rooms, in hospitals, in schools, weapons that have been pre-positioned so that terrorists can come out of a tunnel, use the weapon, lay the weapon down, and then go back into a tunnel and then pop out in a different house with weapons still waiting there again, and they continue to attack us from, I would say, 360 degrees. So yes, we are on the offensive. We are seeking out Hamas. We are determined to make sure that the massacre of October 7th can never happen again. This is our obligation to the people of Israel, all of the people of Israel. We're doing it in conjunction with our second goal of this war, to bring home the hostages. There are still 129 Israelis and foreign nationals that are being held by Hamas. And this is the reality that was forced upon us. You know, we aren't fighting a war against the people of Gaza. We're fighting a war against Hamas.
And Colonel Lerner, I have less than a minute, but you know I have a couple of more questions I just have to get in there. The Israeli and U.S. Air Forces shot down several Houthi attack drones over the Red Sea on Tuesday. The Yemen-based rebels said they were targeting the Israeli resort city of Eilat. What kind of threat do these one-way attack drones actually pose to the men and women on the ground?
So over the last 2 months, we've seen an increasing activity by the Houthis. Indeed, there is an extensive international presence now that understands that these terrorists have no good intentions, whether they're targeting Israel or targeting ships on international sailing routes. This is a terrorist organization that is being operated and manipulated and instructed by Iran, just like Hezbollah on our northern border, as Isabel was pointing out just previously. But yes, we are in I would say, primarily a defensive posture, but any threat that we see, we will take out. We will defend our borders, we'll defend our sovereignty, and make sure that these organizations can't have their way.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.